What's up, y'all? It's your girl, LifesLuckii. We'll Cut The Malarkey Radio. Y'all about to check out my new single, Ugly Beautiful Life. Catch it everywhere streaming this motherfucking Friday. Let's go.
Level 9.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Black Haven Mom back again on Cut The Malarkey Radio. We got a guest in the building. Man, give it up for LifesLuckii, man. What's happening, girl?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for having me.
For sure. Yeah, so
the rest of us ain't here, huh?
I just said, all right. What you want?
I'm talking about him.
You want me to bring you in too?
Bruh,
this ain't about you. This ain't about you.
It ain't about us. But hell, the rest of us ain't here, huh?
This man.
I swear to God, man, these Memphis folk, man.
This man said he Memphis folk. Oh,
man, look, for the last couple weeks, he's been getting out Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had Carmen Mello on. She from the Haven, just like we from the Haven. I said, yeah, it's that Black Haven stuff. That man lost his mind in here. He lost his mind.
Yeah.
He lost his mind. It was so much Black Haven. All that love was going around.
On God. Always. You know the Haven word is it.
You hear me? Tell him again. Tell him again, girl.
Tell
him again.
Hey, look at his face. Look at him.
Somebody said, look at his face.
This man here. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm sick of y'all Memphis folks. I can't wait till we get some Mississippi folks on here.
I mind Mississippi up the street. Yeah, at this point, y'all Memphis folks too, bro. Just accept this shit.
You hear me? Let it be known.
I'm an hour from Memphis, so
okay.
Where I was born.
Right,
you over there in the country. You somewhere where the wilderness is.
Yeah. See,
Luckii, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, Luckii.
No, it ain't. Okay.
The shit out there.
Then Black Haven is the same thing as Raleigh. Okay. Okay then.
See. Come on, hit her with it. Come on, hit her with it, D-Terrell.
Wait, I think you got something to say, bro.
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so for sure, we happy to have you on the show. So I was checking out some of your work. And one of your recent projects that you just came out with was Relationship Goals, which dropped around March. So I want to talk to you about Relationship Goals and what brought that whole project to be. What was the creative process for that album?
Really just shit. Getting that. I had moved back to Memphis. I had went through an ugly ass breakup. I ain't gonna just say ugly. Ain't like a motherfucker with the jail and shit. I just went through a breakup. Just really was going through with a lot. Just experienced love as far as that. Shit with my family, shit with my father. Just relationships in general. So it just wasn't technically relationship goals, but you know what I'm saying? So just basically when I came back, at first I was making nothing but just heartbreak ass music. I was on my raw wave shit. That's how I felt. But then I think Relationship Goals was just me taking everything I was feeling and, you know what I'm saying, putting it in a positive light, a little more upbeat than, what I was doing at first. And shit, I found me some of them little reggaeton sounding ass beats, and it started putting me in a good vibe, and I started kind of you know what I'm saying, just putting it out in a different way from the way it felt when I was going through shit. So it's you can still hear what I'm going through, you can still hear the pain in it, but it's the beautiful side of it, getting to the other side of things type shit. So that's where I was at with it. Me and my boy Beanie Bees, he went to our Haven too, actually, high school. But me and Beanie Boy got together, and I grew up doing that shit with him. So me and him kind of got together, and we just started going crazy a little bit, coming out with a different sound and a different vibe, and Man, shit, we just got into it. I ain't gonna lie, we got into it and relationship goals came out type shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So is that how you usually jump into your music? Like when it comes to your music, do you usually dump your feelings or how you feeling into your music?
I mean, yeah, because it's like a sense of therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? Being young and shit. You know, they always say black people don't believe in therapy. You know, shit like that. So shit, it's more mental, like, you know what I'm saying, going through shit and holding it in, you know, that ain't healthy for nobody. I'm big on talking, but I ain't usually big on talking about, you know, what I'm going through to people and, you know, venting in that type of way. So yeah, like everything stems from my emotions. Like when I'm writing what I'm going through, I mean, you know, that's the best way to do it. It's like poetry for me. Like, yeah.
So when you first reached out to us, you sent the song with Luckii, and I listened to it. And like within the first 30 seconds, I was like, bro, we gotta get her on the show. What made you go that hard in that verse?
Man, look, I was sitting in this motherfucker, and I honestly found that beat on YouTube. I ended up having to buy that beat. Cause I had been trying to learn how to record myself, right? Like this real shit. My boy Benny had set me up. I had started trying to learn how to like record myself, and I started getting pretty decent at it. So like shit, one day I just got up and I found that fucking beat on YouTube. And I was like, man, this motherfucker crazy. I was like, I just want to rap. You know, sometimes like, you know, I be, like I said, it's more emotional. And then you guys, some days I just be wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Just get me like, yeah. So that's how I felt about that. That was more like shit. All right. When I heard that motherfucker, I did it like a couple times. Like my first like couple bars, I was like, I'm about to fuck around and get off on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. So I just kind of locked in with that shit, bro. I don't know what made me go that hard. It was just really just wanting to spit shit, like wanting to pop on that motherfucker. Like when I heard the beat, I was like, oh, I'm gonna pop on this hoe. Like,
bro, I tell y'all, when it went to YouTube from that link, I clicked it and it started going off. I was like, all right, the beat hard. As soon as she started rapping, pause. Bro, why? Okay, let me listen to the rest of it.
See, with me, I've been seeing you in your music career grow. I saw when you first started, like, you know, through Facebook. I saw you starting. I saw when you really took it serious back in 2018, 2019. And I see how you've evolved from then to now. What really helped you over the years, over the last couple of years, reach where you are right now and where you see yourself going?
Shit, in all honesty, really just wanting to buckle in. Like, I've been, you know, like when I first left from Memphis, I want to say like 2014, 15, something like that. Like when I was here 2015, I had did this song called Daffodils. And like from there, I had got on like Life is Dope. I had got in like Dream Fest, like all these shows, like these, you know what I'm saying? These dope ass shows, dope ass people that put these shows together in Memphis. And I started kind of seeing like how people was responding to me, like, fuck around here. You know what I'm saying? I always know I could rap. You know, it's just different. Like I always knew I could rap and stuff. And it's just the more and more, like I started to rap over time. I started to kind of develop my own, I don't know, like my own swag with that shit, my own style, like even as far as like relationship goes and some other things. It's just a different vibe, a different brand of music. And I think like at first I was just doing it. At first it was like, I can do it. Me and my nigga just be sitting around, just fucking around, like, and I wasn't taking it serious. And then like, I just enjoyed it. So people started tapping in before I knew it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I started getting like little inboxes and shit. I remember like Kevin Gates liked one of my videos one time. I remember like Cash Dog liked some shit one time. It was just like little random shit. Like it was randomly happening too, because it was always moments where I was like, man, I'm probably just about to sit down with this shit, because you know it take a lot of money and effort. And I had been going a lot, you know what I'm saying, going a lot and moving to different places and stuff. So I was like, man, the relationships honestly, like, cause it was really for relationships and, you know, a lot for me too, want to just get out of Memphis and experience. So like all of that shit was kind of like, it's like I still rap every time I went somewhere. Like I still tapped into their scene. Like New Orleans, I tapped into the scene in Texas. Like I started fucking off, and it was like, man, being in relationships kind of hindered me. I feel like because I never was out of one. You know, I was always in one. And when I got back here, you know, I ended up coming back home. I was like, you know, I had been thinking about stopping. You know, I was like, I'm getting older now. You know, I probably just need to focus on what I'm gonna do life-wise. And then it's like when I came back home, bro, it's so many people just like the shit just gravitated. Like it wasn't as far as like me just trying to put this shit in everybody's face. It was just like I was vibing. And before I knew it, motherfuckers like, oh, you moved back to Memphis? You back here? Come to this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, let's link. Let's do a song. And shit, before I knew it, it started happening and people started fucking with me in the city. I'm like, damn, like people really starting to tap in and shit. Like even before Glorilla Pop, I'm gonna tell y'all what really did it. I did an interview for In the City with ASAP Ghost. It was with a few more people. I did an interview and it was supposed to be like a lot of females from Memphis, but I'll never forget, it was snowing, bro. It was like January or some shit, and then it started snowing. I wasn't about to go. I was like, fuck it. I went ahead and went, and it was like me, this girl named Jazzy from Memphis, and it was Glorilla. Like we the only three people that end up pulling up because everybody else like, man, it's snowing. You know, everybody was canceling. And it's dope because that man got real. Like he always get dope people in the room, bro. Put you in a room with some shit. You be like, damn, how you know these? Like, how you even pull this together? And it was just like during that interview, during like talking and her listening to her talk about her rise with like Hit Kid and stuff like that, and just where they were going, she was just saying, I feel like I'm one song away type shit, whatever. You know, she was just really just giving it, being Glorilla, man, funny as hell. But she was really telling them how she was like, you know, I feel like I'm one song away, motherfucker, just can't stop. And she was giving it. And man, like a few months after that, Fuck Nigga Free came out. Like a few months. It blew the fuck up. And it was just like, damn, you know, we had just followed each other on Instagram and shit. And I was like, damn, I was just with this mother. Even though I already had fucked with her, because she was like out of the group. Like I fuck with everybody, but I always loved her like voice and shit. It was just her voice for me. It always hit me unexpectedly type shit. So I don't know, I feel like when that happened, it was just like, man, motherfucker really can do this shit. Like I was just in the room, motherfucker just manifested that hard and it blew to that magnitude. And even like after that, like shit, I just ended up in dope ass rooms, bro. I ain't bullshitting. And I think through that, it just kind of, it pushed me. It pushed me. It made me want to go for it. It made me feel like, shit, bitch, you can do it too. Like, you dope too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never played a song and the motherfucker was like, nah, never. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That show, what I was finna ask you. That show finna ask you, was that your, is that really what solidified I can do this? When you was doing it for fun and people was like, yo, I need to hear something else. What else you got?
Yeah, it was all of that. It was just, you know what I'm saying? And then it was for a motherfucker to sit me down and put me in that interview. For a motherfucker to reach out to me and, you know what I'm saying? It was just dope. It was, that's really what did it. It was like, damn, like, let me go and do it one more time. Let me try like really like past the relationship shit. Like I was by myself for the first time in a while and shit like that. And I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and actually get this a chance, because all the people I was rocking with, everybody in position. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was like out of nowhere, everybody was in position and motherfuckers was like, what you want to do? Like, let's do this. Like, let's go type shit. And, you know, I think that more so did it for me. And then since I've been starting to be consistent, it's just like, bro, the responses, bro, the way people tapping in and reaching out, all that shit just making my heart smile type shit. Like, and then it was just like, I'm like, okay, like you walking in your purpose. Like now I actually feel like I'm walking in my purpose because of how it's coming, and I developed the way I did musically. You know, I feel like shit, you was gearing up. Like you was starting your motherfucking car and now you finna drive like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I always talk about walking in purpose. But like you were talking about when you you left the city and you ended up coming back. So being from Memphis, like, is there any like creative or any artists that you could say, like, when you were doing this for fun, that you just looked up to or drew like some kind of inspiration from, that kind of helped you navigate and find your way?
Several. If I'm being real, I'm big on like, I be big on everybody come ups. Like, even like I remember White Sosa, when that man had 16K followers type shit, and it was like, it was certain people I just go and follow them. I'd be like, oh, they finna end up popping. I don't know what it is, but I do it, and it was really the grind of the city for me. You get what I'm saying? Like artists, don't get me wrong, like it's a million fucking artists that I feel like influence me. It's a lot of ways that I'm influenced by all of the artists I like, from the most lyrical motherfuckers to the R&B to the neo soul, all the way to the trap. So for me, it was really like watching the come up of the city. It was watching motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, shit, even like the shit that happened with Glow, Trey Da Vinci, shit, Sleepy Loco, it's just plenty motherfuckers in this fucking city, shit. My brother, shit, Jay Sino, like, shout out to my brother, of course.
Shout out to Jay Sino.
Yeah, bro. It was just watching that shit. It was watching like Big Crucial, and like we was doing shows with Carlos Beans back in the day, and it's like, oh, this nigga, Danny's Clay. You know what I'm saying? Like Ricky DeVane. Like, it was so many people here that I was like, man, always like tapped in with, or was a fan of, or we crossed paths, or back during when that underground shit was to a certain extent, like back then, bro. It's like seeing that shit and coming in the city. Hell yeah, I mean that influenced me. Like all them fucking artists, like everybody from the city and everybody that just been popping, been coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I just kind of latch on and watch them stories. You know what I'm saying? As far as like online and shit, I get on Instagram and I tap in and I look at what motherfuckers doing. Like, okay, seeing what works, I'm studying that shit as well. And I'm gassed up because it's you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we going up right now. Like,
the type of energy you got, the type of energy you got, I could tell that it ain't fake, because that's how we are. When we come, we see we on the up and coming, and we love seeing people with these radio shows and these podcasts thrive. And we take from each other. That's the one thing about it. If people had the same mindset that we have, including you, that we should support and push our fellow artists and podcasters, that, man, look, anybody can make it. Anybody can make it with the support. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel that entirely. Yeah, that, man. That's really the move. It's really, you know, I feel like, you know, I watch a lot of artists and shit. You know, Facebook, everybody, I follow everybody, fuck with everybody. So I see a lot of people that get mad about the amount of support or the people they felt like should have supported it. And, you know, I had posted a status one day and I was like, one thing I feel like I never do is I don't worry about like who don't show up. Like, I only give a fuck. I ain't gonna say I only give a fuck, but I'm only worried about motherfuckers that do. Like, them the people, like, and for as long as I please them people, other people gonna start showing up with them. Like, and I don't know, I feel like I just take that and I be like, bro, you know, you can't worry about that shit. You really just gotta stay in your lane, stay consistent. And I ain't gonna just say fuck with the people that just fuck with you, but just, you know, have that mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to push that shit, try to grow. I feel like so much comes from just that, and not like being mad at motherfuckers and like feeling like everybody got it. Cause in reality, bro, once you start popping and doing your thing, like the world start catching the fuck on. Like it just worked like that. And I feel like friends included.
You preaching. I heard the organ behind you, girl.
Like, man, you so goofy.
Nah, for real. Cause you were like, it's crazy because we just had to go through that as a collective, the three of us. We trying to get off the ground just like everybody else. And it got to a point where I'm guilty. I was promoting through a Facebook where I felt like I had X amount of friends. I should have this amount of support. But then when you see that you don't have that support, it's really heartbreaking sometimes. You like, man, I supported this person, supported that person, and it's not working. But instead of doing it for them, let's do it for the world. Let's do it for who really want to hear this, who really want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, in return, you make people do that. You know what I'm saying? That's really just all that shit about. Like, it ain't even I put it even in that post. I had put like, you know, some people don't come to every show, but they download the tape. Like, some people don't download the tape, but they buy the merch. Some people don't buy the merch, but they like every fucking post. All of them matter. Like, and if you start seeing things like that, it makes you like less angry, less mad. Like, I never forget, y'all, Cartel the Nun, y'all heard City Cry. Everybody heard City Cry. Y'all heard City Cry?
Yeah, I heard City Cry.
Yeah, so like when she had did that, and at the time, like, her shit was going up. You know what I'm saying? Like, before she had lost her Instagram up, her shit was going up, and I already had a feature with her on one of the songs I did on the tape from whenever. And then when she did the remix, or she did the open verse, I'm like, yeah, off the strength, I just did that motherfucker off the strength. And then when she did the remix, she hit me up. And it was just like, at the time, it was like, shit, I ain't in they eye the way, you know, she was in they eye type shit. So it was just like, shit, at the time I was like, shit, I appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? Shit, thank you. And I was already just showing love off the strength. And even now, like, shit, I'm making moves and shit, but shit, I'm rocking with motherfuckers because that meant something to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, she ain't have to do that. Motherfucker didn't have to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't have to folks be putting me in rooms, like, just on the strength off of the relationships, bruh. And I feel like I'm focused on building them motherfuckers, like, not just because I know that's gonna be the reason I make it, but just in general, fool. It just makes me a better artist, a better person when I'm around motherfuckers and I see them doing their thing. It's just a genuine, like, shit, that's what's up. And as long as I'm putting out that energy and I'm not wanting anything in return, because I don't give a fuck how many people I show. I'm never like, oh, I showed up for you, nigga, you ain't fuck with me. I ain't. Ain't nobody that's gonna tell you I ever said that to them, because I don't care. You get what I fuck with you on the strength. I like what you do. Even if you don't fuck with me, I still like what you do. I'm still gonna like your post. You know what I'm saying? I might not spend $1 million to fuck with you, you know, the way I probably, you know. Yeah. But I'm gonna fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? Because that's more so about what it is to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm never like worried about who supported me, because everybody I let hear this shit, they fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that speaks for itself. So the support gonna come, and it usually come from strangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being real, that shit usually come from strangers. Like, niggas trying to buy hats off my head. Just like, I got like a little LifesLuckii hats I'm doing. This ain't one of them I got this made at least, but hey, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Appreciate it. Like it. So I did a couple like bucket hats, and it was just like some patches I had. And I remember like St. Patrick's Day, like motherfuckers I was working downtown at 10 Roof, and motherfuckers trying to buy their head off my head all day. They didn't know me. They just seen that the clothes. And they was like, shit, man, da-da-da. And it immediately was like, and then people, you know what I'm saying? Some folks, they fuck with you or whatever, but the people that been buying my trays, I ain't know all them people. Like, folks that done bought I got the smoke trays made, motherfuckers bought them for me. I ain't know everybody. You know, some people like, man, I'm just supporting off of the strength of da-da-da. This person I know fuck with you, so I'm just going whatever. Mm-hmm. They ain't listening. And all them folks ain't heard my music. It's just, I'm gonna push the brand, goddamn it, and I'm gonna let it do this. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Period. I don't give a fuck who doing it. I don't give a fuck how I been knowing you. If you don't fuck, that's fine. Cause what you want to do, somebody will. I'm not mad at you for this. Cause it's people I don't buy shit from.
Plenty of people.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Plenty of people. But you over here preaching, man.
I ain't trying. Let me cool.
Just know when we go back, you're gonna have organs, you're gonna have piano.
This man.
Talking about
the shouting music.
Motivated.
Oh, come on, none of that shit. Oh, come on, none of it. Hey, man, what was that?
I hate the dude, bro. For real, man. He said the organs and the pianos.
Hey, you see, we're just letting you talk, girl. Everybody spit your
I stopped talking. That's why I was like, hold on, I'm just talking at this.
No, that's what it's for. This what it's for.
Turn my mic off. Just to hear what you were saying.
Hey, so I'm gonna go another way. I'm gonna switch.
Hold on, wait, man.
What's up?
LifesLuckii. How did that come about?
The name? So my last name Luckii. My real last name is Luckii, Luckett, and I think at some point everybody in my family had the nickname Luckii. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like in high school, somebody always called me Luckii or Lucky Charms or just some goofy shit on the strength of our last name Luckii.
Yeah.
And I'm really like the only person in my family that really owned it. So I took the eyes off and put the 2 T's. I mean, I took the 2 T's off and just put 2 eyes so it could stand out. But that's more so like where that name came from. But because at first I was going by my nickname was Luckii. At first I was going by Life's Poet. When I first started, I was going by Life's Poet, and it was more because everything I was doing was more so just like hip hop and more so like poetic. Everything was just like lyrical to this extent, and everything wasn't just me focused on like making songs. It was just, just that part of things. And I feel like as I started to grow and evolve, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started to thinking about the Luckii, and I'm like, man, this really a brand for me. I always had the clover tattoos, and you know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit, and it's just like, that's really that. I don't know. One day I just woke up and I was like, man, I need to really brand myself. And I thought about Life's Poet and what that meant to me. And of course, you know what I'm saying? That's who I was. And I feel like I really just evolved into LifesLuckii because, like I said, this shit just be happening. It's so crazy because, not to say I ain't worked for it. Don't get me wrong, because a bitch worked on them vocals and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I worked to get to where I am, but it's just like, some of the rooms and stuff I've been put in, some of the people I put, it just been by chance. It just been from being around or people just meeting me and being like, man, you like me being on some goofy shit. Motherfucker be funny, tripping out of room or whatever. And, folks just kind of started clinging to a motherfucker. And I'm like, bro, I took that and shit, and I'm like, man, I'm blessed, of course, but like life be lucky for me. Like when it come to shit like that, like it really is like it's just random sometimes. It's sporadic and random as fuck. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, as far as that in general, that is dope, because in some ways it's just like that. Life's lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like some ways it just be like that. Sometimes you just look down and see $20. So
hey, for real. Please. That was a message for me. That was a message for me.
You put that one motherfucking song out and it pop overnight. Like it's just so many ways. So I really just felt like, that just came to me. It could have been God just putting that on me like, all right, it's time. And it was just that transition in my life that really made me really evolve into LifesLuckii,
I was gonna say, you talked about you turning yourself into a brand. You probably didn't see it when we was younger, but even back then when you was, I told him that you was one of the best basketball players at Maceo when that Maceo opened. That's what everybody knew you for back then. Mm-hmm. Being goofy, playing basketball. You wore the number 33. I remember that because you had 33 everywhere. When I tell you she branded 33 everywhere. If you didn't know what 33 was, somebody was gonna tell you. So
especially when I was young and I ain't even like that number. I just got stuck with it.
Are you gonna wear number 33?
You turned it into something. You turned it into something.
What you talking about?
I just said that to say it's always been in you. It's been in you. It's just coming out another way now.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Appreciate it.
Okay, so Luckii.
What's up?
A question that I ask everybody, especially from the city. When you at home and you hungry, where you going to go get something to eat at?
Like one of my top places, or just like a random ass, I'm hungry, like let me go get something quick.
One of your top places.
Now let me clarify, because she back in the city. When you leave and you come back.
I don't know, because I go to Babalu a lot. Probably because I worked there. I worked there at one point, so like I and they drinks on P's. Like a lot of folks don't be in. I know. Well, shit, people be in Midtown now, but at one point, Overton Square motherfuckers was not fucking off. But I go there a lot. I like they drinks. I really used to love their food, but after working there so long, I don't fuck with it as much. But I still go down there for a good whatever, like a drink. I used to always go back there, and I like sushi. I ain't gonna lie. I like Sakura. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What type of black person are you?
What kind of Memphis person are you?
She's not a Memphis person.
I'm different.
Look, cause I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people answer with the same answer. So, what Papa Luckii, what answer was you looking for?
Dixie Queen.
Dixie Queen.
Yeah, look, she knew.
On third.
She knew, bro. But we live in the city, bro. It's just discipline. You know what I'm saying?
It's just discipline, yo.
See, now, my brothers.
On third.
My brothers
the
all
one
over
on
the
third
place.
is the best one.
See, my brothers all over the place. See, my boy, he in Arizona, and my other boy, he in Houston. So, discipline ain't nowhere but here. So, when they come to the city, that's the first thing they got to get.
As soon as I get off the plane, going straight to third, I don't care how far it is, going straight to third.
When I lived in New Orleans, though, every time I came back, I used to do that. I ain't lying. I think when I got older, it was just play. Because you know what I'm saying? Like he said, you in the city, you had that shit so much. So when I moved back, it was just like, all right.
So as soon as I come out there, I'm going straight to 3rd Street.
Yeah.
I think they closed it down though, bro.
3rd?
And they better open it back up.
I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit.
I'm about to say 3rd. Hey, last time
I ain't saying they better open it back up. I'm cracked up. That word ain't so funny.
This man.
The reason why and this is just general, but the reason why I don't like the one that's in Whitehaven across the street from the church, they burnt my chicken. So I was like, bro, nah.
You holding grudges? Against the work there no more?
Oh yeah, on God, that I know for a fact they don't work there no more. These queen roll up, turn over right.
Yeah.
Everybody work
my chicken up. You know how much I pay for this chicken?
Shout out to my nigga LA. Then that nigga used to work at the joint on. He used to work at that one you talking about. Hey, that was my boy. He used to fuck with her. We come through the drive-thru. I'm talking about I got the Dixie Queen, the weed in the bag, an extra burger.
Man, I feel like that's the most excellent food spot ever. I want to come. I'm finna give me a 10-piece, honey hot, and I want a red soda, and I want a quarter.
Oh God!
It's an animal.
Hey, tell him put it in the bag, bro. Tell him
put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, and I'm paying with cash.
Stop shop.
And I'm paying with cash.
Period.
I'm paying everything with cash. Ain't no cards. I'm paying you for the food. Look, I'm paying you for the food, not this. I'm paying you for the food.
I'm snitching.
Oh, great. Yes,
man. So I got a question. I generally ask this whenever we have a guest on. So being from the city, you know, our music taste is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We real in tune with what everybody in the world calling P. You know what I'm saying? So if you putting together a playlist of just like straight heat, straight P, who got to be on the playlist?
Drake gotta be on there. I love Drake. People be hating on my boy, but I love him. Cause my taste all over the place. It'd be Drake. It'd be Eminem. Love Eminem too. Oh my God, it's really yeah. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation, of course. Love that fucking EP. Cause it would be a mixture. If it was just straight heat, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I go, it would be like a mixture of all that shit. Like, I like my neo soul. I love me some Lauryn. I love N.D.R.E. I still bump that shit. That's all the shit that give me in my modes actually. Like all the old throwback shit. But like as far as like new shit, it still will be Drake. I don't know no like new artists that I'm just fascinated with. I love Tierra Whack. A lot of people don't.
Shout out Tierra Whack. Tierra Whack.
Yeah. I like. You know what I'm saying? I gravitate toward those types of artists. Rhapsody and shit. I like artists that ain't. I don't want to say they necessarily just ain't in the spotlight, but it's just like they built their own fan base and they be out the way. Like Earth Gang. Like it's just certain people. Like even though they big. They be, I don't know, it's like a certain vibe. It's like they built their own motherfucking fan base, and even though it ain't everybody in the motherfucking whatever, it's still big as fuck, and it's still like dope, and it's everybody that like caters and loves their weirdness. Like,
yeah.
I love them like little weird ass artists, bro. I can't like.
But you know, that's really the blueprint. To be real, like, it's really the blueprint.
Yeah, bro. But them be my folks, like, you know what I'm saying, like. I don't know. It's like acting that shit out top just different. But cause I know that's who I mainly listen to. I mainly listen to Drake. I like that D-Baby nigga too. He knew I started listening to him recently. I like that nigga. I don't know, bro. I love some J. Cole, Kendrick, got to. All the lyrics. Everybody that's lyrical on that hoe. It don't even matter. Yeah. I'm sitting here thinking hard because I'm like, lyrically, bro, it's so many people I fuck with lyrically. And then I still got my I bump Big Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Boogie. Yeah, I love Boogie, bro. Bump him, bump Moneybag, bump Glow, shit. Bump, what my brother put me on, a nigga, the Lil Papa nigga. I like him. CMG, I fuck with they. I fuck with they lineup for the most part. I be listening to. I got a bit of Autumn on my phone. I don't know, man. You know, that's them. I guess them just my tops. I don't be wanting to leave nobody out.
Leave them out.
The shit. So look, I'm just like, bro, I listen to so much shit, bro. I listen to my brother a lot. I listen to my friends in the city a lot. I like Fresco Trey. Shout out to Fresco Trey, Red on the beat, my boy.
Shout out to Red on the beat. Man, that might have been hustling since we was kids.
Yeah, you know, that's one of my best friends. Shit, one of my fucking guys, Team Faded. You know, all of us grew up together. Like me, Red on the beat, my nigga Beanie that I started doing music with. All of us was locked in. Shit, they really the reason why a bitch got to where I am as far as being able to do this shit the way I do it. Even now, motherfuckers still be on my ass. Nigga call me like, hey, do this.
Yeah. Hey, that's sometimes what you need.
Don't post this shit.
Yeah, hey, sometimes what you need.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man. I think that, bro. I don't know, man. Look, you took me with that because you got me just checked in, just thinking about everybody I really bumped. But I feel like overall, out of everybody I listen to, I'm sure I listen to Drake the most. I'm sure I listen to him the most. Yeah.
Now people like Papa Luckii hate on Drake. That's why he made the face when you said Drake. He was like, Drake. But the only thing about Drake, I will say, on my end, I don't bump Drake like that, but I will say he stays relevant, he stays consistent, and he has different avenues of rap that he's in. So he why y'all making faces? Nigga, he do. What you talking about?
You ain't just see them balloons?
So mad at him. Why y'all don't fuck with Drake? Talk about it.
No, he has some balloons.
Like, I keep getting this thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, I don't know what
popping out the side of my head.
Oh no, nigga, I did my hands like this and some shit came up. I know if you thought
I wasn't doing nothing.
The balloons came up too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to say nothing. I didn't want to bring it up, and I'm like, yeah, what the fuck them balloons came from?
But I do mess with Drake. I haven't heard anybody say that they're his top artist, but the might be consistent since like what 09, 08?
And that man always in the mix, bro. I love that man, and I love because people be he be biting, whooping. It's just like everybody fucking bite. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want to, fool. To an extent, everybody gets something from some motherfucking where, even if it's an artist like you listen to, like even J. Cole said, what that nigga say, I copied their cadence, I married their styles, I'm one of the greats on the greatest, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, motherfuckers like, man, that shit be inspiring. I fuck with dude because I feel like shit, whether it's coming from him or him getting it from, it don't fucking matter, bro. He always make that shit a bop, and he always make that shit work. You know what I'm saying? Even like this newer stuff, I ain't gonna act like I fuck with every single song, but a lot of that, I just appreciate what he gives. That's what I be saying. Like my friend, like, oh, that album, you know, some people like, oh, I ain't fuck with that whoop the whoop, and I'm just like, when you like an artist and you fuck with them, bro, I just always appreciate the cup for what's in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because that's my favorite motherfucking cup. I'ma drink it.
Man, you dropping gems in this motherfucker. Come on, man.
I like that.
Dude,
I appreciate
that be my thing, because people be on my ass about dude.
Appreciate what's in the cup.
Hey, you better stick up for your man. Stick up for him. See, you sat there, you try to throw Eminem. I know you got Eminem on the side. That's your side babe. Eminem your side babe, but you not really rock Drake. Now when Drake leave, Eminem come through the window. Hey, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on.
Oh shit, this might be
Bro.
Oh my God.
This your friend.
Man, look.
Both of y'all.
Yeah, I've been talking to him more than me. Come on, man.
I got a question for Black Haven Mun.
What's going on, G? Why you eating it like that?
He fucking it up.
What's wrong with you?
He threw that motherfucker back so hard. He said for Black Haven. I'm talking about that easy Skittles. You was shaking them hoes.
Like he on the court.
Reese's Pieces.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Black Haven Mun.
What's going on, G?
Why every person from Black Haven, White Haven, whatever you want to call it, why they can rap and you can't?
First of all, no, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. Like LifesLuckii and D-Terrell, I'm gonna answer. Cause you weren't around during this time. I actually can rap. I actually did rap. I dropped the album and everything. I did.
Yeah, I remember Green Man.
I dropped the album and everything. Come on, my colors was green too, Luckii. My colors was green too. Okay. I dropped my 6 songs with the help of my cousin and D-Terrell 217. Okay. Only thing about it was I wasn't consistent and I didn't love it like some people love it. Like she loves it. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm not somebody who wrote a song 12 years ago and still sitting on that song. I know what my limits are at. You know what I mean?
I feel like shots.
But get what though? Even if I stop, hell,
I still love you, brother. I love you, brother. I love you
right now.
I still love you, brother.
No,
but you know what? I feel like that's I'm happy you asked me that because I feel like that's a testament to her and every other artist who trying to go get it, because some people rap and they know they ain't got it like that, but they steady try to do it when they really need to stop. But then you got people like her who actually got it, who can push and got the drive and love it, and we get good product out of it. We got good music, we get good vibes. You don't want to hear me with no. If I was on my 10th album, bro, y'all would have been told me to stop. You know what I'm saying? You would have been told me to stop. You said, bro, what you doing with your life?
Let it go.
We told you to stop at 212s in the trunk.
It was the let it go.
You hear me? Man, don't worry. I ain't just gonna sit here and act like I was just trash. I'm bumping that. I just didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just didn't love it.
Don't believe him.
Man,
212s in the trunk. Love the way that bass sound. If MySpace didn't shut down with all my music on it, you can still look it up.
No, it's over with. Me and D-Terrell went and looked. It's over with. Everything gone. MySpace took all that. Why you trying to hate on me? I'm better than you.
Oh shit, that's funny.
All right, so you rap. From what I understand, you also sing. What track, even if it's not like the most popular track, what track are you most proud of?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I just did the debut. I did this song called Ugly Beautiful Life.
Mm-hmm.
It's that and an unreleased song I got. It's like those two right now. I'm gonna say both of them. This one track, it got like this whole New Orleans feel to it. It's a song called Timeless. It's called Timeless. I haven't put it out yet. No, Time Wasted. I'm tripping. I got a song called Timeless on my first tape, but it's called Time Wasted. I haven't put that out yet. So what I'm gonna say is Ugly Beautiful Life, just on the strength of I think I give you a little bit of everything on that motherfucker, because people be saying I sing, but I don't feel like I sing. I feel like I can't just blow. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I learned how to manipulate what I have. I be saying that I be manipulating my voice. Like I learned how to work with what I have, plus a little auto-tune, a little shit. You know what I'm saying? I've learned how to manipulate it really well. So I feel like Ugly Beautiful Life, just as far as everything, how shit been going, and it's probably my favorite track right now. That's like, yeah, that's the one for me right now at this moment.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I gotta tap in. I was gonna say, damn, I should have asked that earlier.
You can ask it now.
Exactly.
I'm trying to word it.
Don't ask me for shit.
You hear me? You hear me, don't you? For real. You hear me, don't you? Oh God. Let me for a goddamn thing. You hear me? And I'm soundbiting that. I'm keeping that right there. I'm soundbiting that. Okay, let's check this out. You know, you talked about how you knew your hindrance was being in relationships that was like kind of blinding you for what you really needed to do. Now that you know that this is what you want to do, have you found it easier to be in relationships and actually know how to balance the two?
Honestly, the one that I'm in, yeah, because it's really more so about who you with. And I feel like at one point I never knew that. Like I've always been motherfuckers, and I always felt like, I can't do this. I can't do this and do what I need to do for where I'm trying to go, type shit. And you know what I'm saying? I always talk about that. Like now, it really depends on your partner. And I feel like now I have a very good partner, so it's just like, yeah, I feel like, cause I always tell my friend, I'm like, man, I used to talk to somebody, or I'll be doing music or whatever, and they'll call me and, you know, what you doing, whatever. And I'm like, you know, I'm doing music. And they try to stay on the phone. They try to make me pick them over the music. You get what I'm saying? I done been with people that, you know what I'm saying? They want to be number one. They don't let, I don't know. The way I want to explain, and I want to put nobody out there. It's just, I have been with people like that, and I feel like now, since I had took that time off from not being with anybody and stuff, and I learned how to really go on a road that I'm trying to take myself to, and now the person I'm with allows me to do that. Like if I say I'm doing music and she call me, she hang up. Okay, all right, I was just calling to check in, or I'll be at home, or I'm about to get off work, or whatever that is. Okay, bye. And ain't no attitude behind it, ain't no bullshit behind it. It's just like, you know, yeah, do that. Like, yeah, go do, yeah, get a motherfucker like, you know, you said you were gonna do X, Y, and Z. Go ahead and get that together. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is when it comes to it now. You know, and I feel like I done been with people that, like the last person I was with tried to P. Diddy me. I don't know what the fuck she was on. It's like, she was on she made it uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? She made it uncomfortable, and it's just like that. It's just really just growing up and being with somebody that's more aligned, you know what I'm saying, with what I'm trying to do and the route I'm trying to go. Because I don't want to just say, at first I was saying it was the relationships, but until I learned that, you know, to let go of people that wasn't for my walk, you get what I'm saying? Until I learned how to let go of people and stop trying to force it just because of the time I had put in with somebody. I didn't really, you know, I really didn't learn that shit until later. I didn't really learn that, man. Now it's like, oh, better things do come along. Like, people can be aligned with those places in your life. You know how they say, you know, you got to let people go, because, you know, everybody ain't for your walk. Everybody ain't for your journey. And a lot of people hold on and they never close them doors, so other doors don't open. And I feel like at first, you know, I knew that to an extent, but now it's like a real understanding because I've lived through that. You get what I'm saying? That was like, oh, this can be the other side to that shit. So now when I'm talking to like my friends, or, you know, just people in shitty relationships, or just, you know, folks that just feel like whatever, I'm just like, bro, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't see that shit going no further, or if you feel like you can't live in who you are and walk in your purpose with this person, why are you walking with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how much you love a motherfucker or whatever the case is, like, you can love somebody and care about somebody, and y'all still be beefing, y'all still be at it, and you trying to get on your shit, and something about that relationship or that situationship is stopping you from taking your walk or walking to your purpose the way you should. You know what I'm saying? And I be letting motherfuckers know now. It's just like, bro, until I lived through that and made it through that moment to see that there is a different side, or to know that you can be with somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? You see married people, some folks be happy as a motherfucker together because, you know, I found my person. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just really the difference. I don't think it's about just being in a relationship anymore. I think that's what I thought before I know what I know now. And it was just about being with somebody that was aligned and not letting those people go at the time I was supposed to, because I learned my lesson that I was supposed to learn, or they learned their lesson, and whatever that case was, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time for us to let go, and then we hold on and we clashing, and now I'm not focused on myself. I'm focused on trying to make the shit right. And the whole time it's like, it's supposed to keep pulling away because it's not supposed to be right, because it's fulfilled whatever it needed to fulfill in your life. So it's like now, since I know that and I see what I'm doing and see where I'm going, it's like, shit, nah, I can do this and be with somebody. It's just about being with the right somebody. Like,
that's right.
Now I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
God, man, you preaching to the choir.
I'm gonna go back on mute.
A little bit.
You hear me?
Go back on
You
me.
preach. See, hey, let you talk. See, hey, cause hey, you.
I swear
Go
to God,
ahead.
I was just gonna say, bro, play the organs and shit again, man.
You
I can't say that on the radio.
hear me? You can't play it. You can't say it on the radio. But at the same time, that's completely right. If your significant other or anybody isn't down for the dream but doesn't see the bigger picture, man, hey, you could jump off the boat. You don't jump off the boat. We're gonna ride this boat to the bigger boat, and then you don't want to get on the bigger boat. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, everybody ain't meant to walk with you. Everybody ain't meant to make it through the moments with you. Shit, that's just what it is. I do friends the same way. Like, I don't let go of several people because it's like crazy, because I always be like, shit, I ain't did shit yet. I ain't made it nowhere yet. It just look good right now. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know I'm further than where I was, but it's like, I know where, in certain aspects, in certain ways, I know where I'm trying to be, and I know I'm on my way now. So I can be proud of myself for that, but it's just like, shit, even when it comes to friends and things like that, like if it's negative too motherfucking much or whatever, if it's certain conversations I can't have with you, everybody can't take my personality because I am a preaching ass bitch. Like, if you talk, and I'm gonna give you the truth, you know what I'm saying? The good, bad, all that, you know what I'm saying? And I tend to fuck with people for who they are fully, even they ugly, you know what I'm saying? Because like last person I stopped being cool with, I kind of told them like, you know, I knew your ugly, bro. I knew the ugly things that came with you, and I still fuck with you. But until that ugly affected me, you get what I'm saying? And then I kind of came to you and addressed those things, and your move is your move. I'm gonna let you make it. All right, cool. Let me get up out your way then. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even acknowledge to you, and you actually understand and try to whatever. Okay, all right, say no more. And I just move the fuck out the way, because I don't be having time, and it ain't on me to coach a motherfucker through how to fuck with me. Because it's too many people that I'm cool with that's doing that shit for no reason without instructions. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't do that shit and we ain't linked in and locked in like that shit, you ain't for me. So I moved the fuck out.
What's your sign? You a Capricorn looking. Bro, oh, see, look at you. You happy, ain't you?
What?
He a Capricorn.
Oh,
That man got up
Luckii
and stuff. This man here, bro. This man.
Because you preaching. You preach, because the stuff you were saying, you sound like a cancer almost. See that? God, bro. Because it's like, it takes time, but when you understand that your inner peace comes first, like your mental has to thrive. It don't matter if you really love that person, love that friend. Sometimes it just be time to move on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey man, I told y'all we built different.
Hey, they be so
December.
mad at Capricorns the whole time though. Yo, it's dead.
December or January?
January. You December, Cap?
January.
Okay, that's what's up.
We built like that. Y'all gonna stop playing with us like
Whatever. Nobody care. Doggone Capricorn. What is a Capricorn?
the goats.
You see it. You see it.
I'm a Capricorn. Do you know what a Capricorn is?
The goat. The fuck.
I'm an apricot.
Get on my fucking nerve.
Said an apricot.
Oh, D-Terrell, we got anything else for, man?
I was gonna ask, man. So you got anything in the works, like a new project that you're working on, or any new singles that you're getting ready to drop?
Yeah, I got some shit in the works for sure. Me and Jacino, me and my brother, when we together, we go by Mama's Kids. So we just actually we recorded last night with I Make Mad Beats. Shout out to him. Shout out to I Make Mad Beats. That man, ever since that man tapped in with me, he just been, you know, he been genuine. I fuck with dude tough. So I actually recorded with him as an engineer for the first time. And so me and him got something dope coming out. Beanie, got some shit going on with KB. KB go crazy. Which is also my manager, but that nigga Beast is fire too. So and actually, so what I'm about to do is, okay, you know, we talked about relationship goals, and I know I put that out a minute ago, and I feel like, you know, there were just things that I feel like I couldn't do then that I can do now, as far as like visuals and things of that nature. So I'm working on like a dope ass visual project for all of the songs, like sort of kind of like what Tierra Whack did with Whack World. It's gonna be dope. Just be looking out, because these visuals about to go crazy. So I'm just about to drop some visuals right now and turn y'all back up, tune y'all in, and of course some singles on the way. It's plenty of them motherfuckers. I got them in a bag. I ain't bullshit, like, for real. I ain't lying. Like, it's dope now. I got shit I can be proud of that I can say I know this shit slap. I know this shit dope. Like, so, you know, just be on the lookout, man. It's plenty of connections, link ups on the way. I did a feature with AR Mermaid as well. I don't know exactly when we dropping that motherfucker, but you know, be looking out. Just know it happened. For sure.
To all the listeners that's listening on the radio, can you tell them where they can find you and find your music?
Man, everything is at LifesLuckii with 2 eyes. So LifesLuckii 2 eyes at the end. That's my handle for like everything as far as like my social media goes. You can find me on anything with that. And then as far as like my music, I'm on every platform, streaming shit, YouTube, everything. LifesLuckii, Luckii with 2 eyes, Spotify, fucking all that shit, Tidal, Amazon, Apple Music. I hustle Apple Music the most. That's my shit. But yeah, you definitely tap in, definitely check me out, man. Me with Blowback Music Group right now, shit, we going up. A lot of great things in the work, man. Just stay tuned.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's your favorite cousin, Pepper Rock Poppy. Hey, I just want to say appreciate y'all for coming over here, taking the time to enjoy this week's episode of Cut The Malarkey. Hey, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That way you can come back every time we have something going on, man. Hey, on behalf of D-Terrell 217 and Black Haven Mun, Cut The Malarkey, we appreciate you over here, man. Hey, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button.